내가
About game time. Bring the pain time.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome everyone to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation. And he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Avdia out there with Tamani Kamara. And it's Klingon in at the 5 down low. And for the Kings, outside in the perimeter, Levine and DeRozan. Drew Eubanks out there with Keegan Murray. And it's Terrell in at the point guard position. Breaking this a fun time of year, mid-season basketball. From award races to juggling playoff pictures, it's terrific.
Yeah, you really get to see things taking shape. I like watching teams rise up and make the unexpected run. It makes the league so much more interesting.
Now the Kings with it. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Terrell's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Sacramento. Pass to Klingon. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the basket by Lillard.
Well, you set him up and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Lillard, following the basket by MP. Klingon shot is off. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. DeRozan passes to Terrell. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's on Damian Lillard. And great offensive firepower for the Kings. But you know what, Stan? They know they got to defend.
Well, their head coach, Doug Christie, made his bones at that end. But it's on these players to execute, and that'll be the challenge.
And that one misses. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial two-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And here are the Trailblazers now. The Kings getting the bucket. Back to Lillard. Over MP. Bank shot, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Offensive rebound, Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And so aggressive on the offensive glass. Murray using that size well.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And then Sharp with the dunk.
So much ball being played in the air. Sharp can really go get it.
Levine can't hit.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Back to Avdia. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Now, here's Sharp. He had 15 points last outing. A nice shot by Klingon.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
MP against Lillard.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Sharp. To Lillard, takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop them? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a show.
Here's Lillard. The Kings getting the bucket. Floats one, and he lays it up and in. Lillard's got 5.
What touch. Just another way Lillard can beat you.
Nifty move. Levine kicks to MP. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Sharp. 5 points in the game. Down low, here's Klingon, and it's Klingon with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than this. Klingon looks to slam that one down whenever he gets a chance.
The drive by MP. To the inside. And now Avdia pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Lillard outside. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here's MP. Against Washington, he was really on his game. To the middle, here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Now, Sharp. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Just 5 on the clock. Over MP. Lillard misses.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
DeRozan finds MP. And they pick up 2. Now it's a 7-point Kings lead.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Lillard from outside, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
The offensive rebound. Avdia on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Eubanks, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Sacramento making some changes. Sharch comes in for Keegan Murray, and it's Malik Monk in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Terrell, 14 points for him. Levine, a screen on Lillard. MP dishes to Monk. MP passes to Eubanks. Terrell, count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Back to Lillard. Over MP. Rebound by the Kings.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 6. Jacks up a 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
With the shot, and Klingon pulls it down. Here's Sharp, lays it up off the glass. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Here's Kamara, guarded by Levine. 3-pointer, Lillard. They get it back. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And here's MP for 3. And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor. Portland leading. Inside. Lillard outside. Back to Avdia. From outside, off the mark. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Washington was a man on a mission. He ended up with 70 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. What a game for him, and against their rivals no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Now Kamara. After the missed 3 from Dario Saric. And the basket by Lillard.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Lillard against MP. Pass to Levine. Clock at 6. MP sets the screen for Levine. Here's Sharp. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the anticipation of Sharp.
Sacramento making some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for Sharich. Zach LaVine comes in for Jones. And MP subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Portland also making some changes. Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Toumani Camara comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in for Scoot Henderson. Now here's Lillard. Puts up a three. And the basket by Camara. Camara's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers. And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times had passed, their seats had grown hot, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Toumani Camara is out there with Grant. And it's Clingan in at center. Here's Sharp after the made shot from Zach LaVine. And Lillard gets double teamed. A three ball. And the Trailblazers another three.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Murray finds MP. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lillard with it. Now defended by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
The Kings trail by 11. DeRozan passes to Terrell. Back to DeRozan. Monk outside. They get it back. Murray, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Sharp against Monk. Grant on the wing. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. A nice shot by Clingan. Clingan's got 6 points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the back end.
Floats it up for Murray. Outside, LaVine. That three off the mark.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Sharp. Lillard scanning the floor. Now Clingan. Back to Lillard. From deep. The second effort. That misses off the backboard. The Kings trail by 11. LaVine kicks to MP. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Grant with a screen on LaVine. Sharp on the wing. Clingan the screen for Sharp. Over MP. And it's Sharp missing. The Kings shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. And for Sacramento, they're shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Clingan with the steal. Here's Camara. And the three off target. And so here's Sacramento. 11-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Jones checked in for Sacramento. And a switch here also for Portland. Diaz checked in for Grant.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Avdia kicks to Lillard. Trains the three-pointer. Lillard's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now, here's Monk. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game, and the three ball is good.
How about MP right there? Just drilling a three of his own for good measure.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard for three, and Jones pulls it down.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
That's good by Terrell.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Murray's got his fourth rebound in this one. Lillard with no one around. Gets a very good look and converts. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
And it's Sharp missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Malik Monk is instant offense coach. So fun to watch.
He really is, Kevin, because he brings great energy every night. Seems to just love being out there. And then he's done what most guys do. If they're going to take that jump to becoming good players, he's become more efficient as a player because he's learned to make better decisions on the floor.
And here is MP after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Jones with the screen on Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Levine finds MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Lillard from outside sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 31.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Another miss by MP.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Pass to Kamare. Here's Avdia. Here's Klingon. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I love how hard Klingon works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Terrell misses. Trailblazers leading by 17. Kicks it out to Lillard. Offline with his three. Murray the pass to Levine. Murray sets a screen for MP. Again the miss by the King. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shots. You are so close. Give it up for the participants.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Portland Trailblazers.
Good things happen when you take care of the rock.
Yeah, they're certainly not giving away possessions. That's helped put them in the driver's seat.
Hey, you guys are putting me to sleep.
Likewise. Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they don't stop. They pile it on. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 17. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. MP out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Portland leading by 14. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West, but acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Kevin, back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. To the paint, Eubanks, and that one is hammered home.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Sharp on the wing. Guarded by LaVine. Clinging with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break. Missing their first 3 shots.
Oh, watch out, MP! Throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Here's Lillard. He's got 31. Drives to the hoop. Count the basket. Lillard's got 33 points.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
MP against Lillard. Terrell, the pass to Murray. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Lillard with it, now defended by MP.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
The Kings trail by 13. Here's Terrell, and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Outside, Avdia. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, that's the kind of player MP is striving to become.
The Kings have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame.
Connects again from distance.
And that triple makes NBA history. That moves him into a tie for 3rd place on the all-time three-point list.
It's hard to believe, isn't it, how much damage he's done from long range in his career.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Pass to Sharp. Klingon the screen for Sharp. And Klingon has it in the corner. It's hauled in by the Kings. DeRozan in the corner. Shoots over Kamara. DeRozan's shot is off. Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And it's Sharp missing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked out with that.
And dynamite in his legs. And DeRozan detonates at the rim.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 10-point lead. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Back to Sharp. 5 to shoot. Over Levine. Pass to Sharp. Back to Klingon. Second shot opportunity, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Kings trail by 10. Now, here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. Murray outside. Murray a screen on Lillard. MP passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's all the space Murray needs to feel comfortable shooting. Once the space provides that, the rest is easy.
Three-pointer, Lillard. They could use a bucket. And there's a nice layup by Klingon. Klingon's got 10 points.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Portland leading by 10. Sharp on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Avdia dishes to Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the basket is good. He's got 12.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Lillard kicks to Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Avdia. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Over MP. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 41.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Sacramento making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now Kamara. He has 7. There's a good screen. Back to Sharp. Releases. Portland again missing.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. You look at MP, well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Henderson's got his second bucket tonight.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals
in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Free throw good, MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And Portland making a change here. Williams is checked in. So he gets them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Avdia, the pass to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The defense should know Williams won't ease off you. He'll take his motion into coverage.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
DeRozan, a screen on Henderson. Here's MP. Oh, knifing in, MP.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And here's Sharp. 9 points in the game so far. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, you see the potential Sharp has on plays like this. Just a ferocious scorer who fights through tough defense.
The Kings trail by 12. And a wide open look for MP. And it's off from 3-point range.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
MP with it. He's got 36. Lobs it up for Levine. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's how you finish off the alley-oop. Levine just explodes off the floor to hammer it down.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Outside, Avdia. Avdia with a screen for Sharp. Back to Avdia. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Eubanks got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Williams kicks to Henderson. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Williams. Out to Henderson. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Sharch checked in for Eubanks, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Levine. Portland also making some changes. Jeremy Grant, who's checked in for Avdia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tamani Kamara. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Sharp. Grant outside. Williams sets a screen for Grant. He gets that one. Grant's got 6 points.
I like wings who can score inside. Grant showing that skill.
DeRozan a screen on Lillard. Here's Terrell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
In the game, he shot 6 of 7 from the line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Lillard misses. The Kings trail by 9. MP with it. Williams picks him up. Monk dishes to MP. Floats it up for Saric.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
The Trailblazers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. MP against Lillard. Off target from outside. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. MP against Lillard. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Saric.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just...
Eubanks, he's checked in for Saric. DeRozan comes in for Levine. And MP subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Avdia comes in for Jeremy Grant. Tamani Kamara, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Shaden Sharp subbed in for Scoot Henderson. On the floor for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Avdia out there with Klingon. And it's Kamara in at the small forward. And he can't get the first one.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
MP with it. Now Avdia defending. Good on the bucket. 16 points for Keegan Murray.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Pass to Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Lillard outside. Over MP. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 49 points in the game.
They just keep falling for Lillard. When he's this dialed in, the defense has to feel useless against him.
Terrell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Sharp. Klingon the screen for Sharp. Tries from 7. A nice shot by Klingon. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Monk with a screen on Lillard. Monk outside. Back to MP. For 3, Murray. Rebounded by Kamara. Kamara's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And their control.
Good! Another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Now, here's MP. Klingon covering. The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Klingon. Eubanks grabs the miss.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
They get the rebound. Tries again. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Beans check in for the Kings.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Well, in addition to scoring, Lillard is a gifted facilitator. He'll detect those big weaknesses in the defense.
Levine for 3. Portland grabs the miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. And stolen by Murray. From outside the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers leading by 9.
Team foul. MVP. Third personal foul.
And he makes the first.
And another exciting young player from Canada. Shaden Sharp is an elite athlete, and his overall skills are really improving.
MP deciding where to go with it. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Pass to Kamare. Kicks it out to Lillard. And stolen by MP. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
With his strength and explosiveness, DeRozan's so imposing when he gets it inside.
Here's Kamare. Lillard outside. Over MP. Here's another rebound.
Collecting yet
and again for 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Outside Lillard launches it. Murray rips down the board.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Here's MP. The long shot, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now Sharp. Now Avdia. No problem with the wide open J.
Well, you got to be this quick in today's game. The second Avdia has the ball, he's into his shot.
Lillard against MP. Outside DeRozan. Misses the 3. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's Lillard. We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Kamare. Now Lillard. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectories not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Murray rips down the board. And for Sacramento, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Trailblazers.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
really a big-time win for these guys. They lost their first 2 games of the year to this team, so they won't be in danger of getting swept when they meet for the 4th time.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Damian Lillard.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A solid scoring night for you, MP, but not enough to come away with the win. Talk about a tough night.
Real talk, it's frustrating. I was feeling good with my shot, you know? I hoped that would pull us ahead and I could ride that momentum to the finish line. It didn't work out that way, though. So I gotta figure something else out. I don't know what that is. I just gotta give more.
I'm sure you will, MP. Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time